welcome back to the channel. Hopefully coming to you with some positive, true news. I don't know if I'd call it news, but rumors, scoop, word, like buzz, whatever you want to call it. Just whatever it is, I hope it's true. So we have heard, just for some background context, we heard not too long ago that there were test screenings with Black Adam that showed a credits scene with Amanda Waller and Superman. However, in that credit scene that was described at that time, it was described as a faceless Superman in the shadows. You couldn't really see his face, but you know that it's the Superman character. However, there was no recognizable actor seen. Of course, that caused a lot of, you know, disappointment among fans to hear that if there was possibly a credit scene involving Superman in the Black Adam movie, we don't want another faceless Superman cameo. We want Henry Cavill attached to the role because there's no reason he shouldn't be. Fast forward to San Diego Comic-Con about a month ago, and fans were just waiting by the minute to see if there was going to be any kind of announcement regarding Henry Cavill and Superman. Of course, Dwayne Johnson answered questions about it, but kind of was not able to say much. And now we're still, and fans are still like hanging on, hoping, okay, Black Adam, please, just movie needs to come out. We'll know for sure when the movie comes out. And now there are more rumors coming out that there have been probably more test screenings, and that previous test screening with the credit scene that was, you couldn't really see who was in the Superman suit, was just a placeholder, and that indeed Henry Cavill is going to be Superman in the Black Adam credit scene. So this account says Henry Cavill filmed the scene about 3 weeks ago. The scene that was filmed includes the Man of Steel costume. In June, Cavill was in Los Angeles testing the suit and possibly negotiating contracts. And of course, this is coming from other people like to call them scoopers, or other YouTubers and people who claim to have information about this. All I can say is that I really hope this is what's happening. I feel like after the fans felt like we were let down at San Diego Comic-Con, they have to do something like to keep people interested in Superman, because it's just, obviously I think recasting would be the worst thing to do in this situation. It sucks that the previous leadership at Warner Brothers they created a situation in which fans are just like, there's no real answer as to why your fans have to beg you for your biggest character in your franchise. That makes no sense whatsoever. And there's such an outcry for Henry to play Superman. Why would you just deviate away from that and do everything else but that? It's the biggest character, arguably, in the world of any franchise. There are some that are like up there, but Superman is one of the. You don't get better than that as far as a worldwide character, a character that people will see and want to see worldwide. But even more so, Henry Cavill, because there's so many people. Man of Steel generated a new audience for Superman. I have seen so many people over the years, and still today, say that Man of Steel made them care about Superman in a way that they never cared about him before, because he's so overpowered. And that is that's a big deal for a character that has been known around the world for decades. So if they bring him back in Black Adam, it is going to be, that will be the best decision as of yet, that the new leaders, that would be the best decision so far that the new regime can make. And as much as David Zaslav has talked about the Trinity before, leading up to the merger, after the merger, as much as he's talked about Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, they've made decisions so far about Batman as far as bringing back Ben Affleck for Aquaman 2 and hopefully redoing the third act in The Flash. So the biggest one that they need to tackle, though, is Superman. And I feel like things will all kind of go downhill after that. Like once fans know for sure that Henry Cavill is going to be Superman in the DCEU moving forward, at least for a certain number of years or whatever, fans will be so like, that is just the biggest battle that the old regime created of why fans have not wanted to trust them or be excited about what they are, announcing or going to put out in theaters or on streaming, because fans are just been crying and crying, please, Superman, 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 you know? So I feel like they need to tackle that. They need to make that decision as soon as possible, because if they're trying to restore the brand, the image, if they're trying to move in a better direction and get organized and get a coherent, cohesive 10-year plan going like they said they want to, or they said that they're working on, you need to make a decision about Superman fast, because he needs to be he started off the foundation of the universe, and he needs to be a staple across the universe moving, you know what I mean, moving forward. So that needs to happen. I hope that this is true about him using, the Man of Steel suit. I don't just please Henry Cavill, it has to be him. It just has to be. It cannot be a faceless thing. It cannot be another, a body double. No, no, no. It has to be Henry Cavill. I'm sorry. It has to be Henry Cavill. They need to use Man of Steel, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the first Wonder Woman movie, and Aquaman movie as their foundation for their universe moving forward. And just please, I think that will be, I mean, if they paid any attention to how fans responded to a possibility that Henry Cavill was going to, in some way, shape, or form, have anything to do with their panel during Comic-Con, whether it was a virtual appearance over Zoom, whatever, in person, it doesn't matter. His voice could have just came over the speakers and people would have lost their minds. If there would have been any indication whatsoever, if he would have had anything to do with Comic-Con, fans were just losing their minds at hearing the possibility, not anything confirmed, not anything official, the possibility that this was going to happen at Comic-Con. If they paid any attention to the fans losing their minds for a few days leading up to Comic-Con and then feeling extremely let down that didn't happen, could you imagine if they announced that he was going to be, to me, yeah, it's awesome to see things unexpectedly for the first time, or it's a surprise, you're in the theater. But if they let fans know that Henry was going to be if we knew for sure right now he's going to be in the Black Adam movie, in a credit scene, an epilogue, whatever, we would still be, if they're worried about people being hyped about that movie or going to see it, if they're worried about pushing it, if they're worried about anything, letting fans know that Henry Cavill's going to be in it would take all that worry away. You would not have to worry about a thing. Like, it would push that movie. That movie would just blow up. People who are like, I don't want to see it, I don't care, but they would go see it. If they know Henry Cavill is actually going to be in the credits scene, they wouldn't have to worry if they're worried about how much money it's going to make, if it's going to be a success, if fans are going to respond. This is what people are going to respond to. So it wouldn't take away the excitement of seeing him. In a way, it could kind of spoil it, but at the same time, it would be awesome to know that. And it'd be exciting and give people, people would be so excited to look forward to and go opening day, opening day, night, opening weekend, whatever. If you want to set the tone for the success of that movie and the DCE moving forward, fans need to know if Henry Cavill is going to be Superman. And I really do hope it's true about him negotiating contracts. I think should be accurate. Because like Dwayne Johnson said, they're all this triangle, Henry Cavill, Dwayne Johnson, and Danny Garcia. They have been, they got to make that, they're making that push for Superman, for Henry Cavill. They just need to just give him what he wants. I don't care if people say, oh, he overpriced himself for the role. No, he didn't. The old regime created that situation by trying to just act like he didn't exist anymore and act like he wasn't there, and then try to destroy his character with, Justice League 2017, Justice League. No, it's fair for him to have a higher standard. Figure it out and do it. Like yes, they need to negotiate and not just be trying to show up for these pointless cameos that don't mean anything. Wants to have, give him an established. He needs to be he needs to, carry the DCEU and be a staple throughout the universe, not just show up here and there whenever they want him to. So I hope this is true. It needs to be Henry. If it's not him, don't do a cameo at all with Superman, in my opinion. Just don't. It's either him or nothing at all. It's either a Henry Cavill Superman appearance or no Superman appearance. That's my opinion. Hope this is true. Comes out October 21st. So we're a little, it's the 23rd. We've got about 2 months. So I hope this is true. I feel like leading up to the release of the film, I feel like it's going to get spoiled one way or the other. Like, people are going to start sharing stuff online. Oh, there's a cameo. I mean, this credit scene, there's no Superman. Or on the flip side of that, it is. There is either it's a faceless Superman or it's Henry Cavill or there's no Superman at all. It's going to get spoiled online one way or the other. So I feel like it would do them some good to just say if he's in. But I understand if they want to be like this big reveal, I understand that too. But like I said, even if they told us today that he is indeed, it's a fact, he is, yes, going to be in the credit scene, I would still be losing my mind at the theater seeing him, even knowing ahead of time. It wouldn't take away any like excitement to actually see it. So I just hope it's true. I hope. Please, 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 please. Especially after what happened at Comic-Con. It's just we need something like this is the next big opportunity to have a Superman reveal for the fans. But I wanted to share that. Hope it's true. Really hoping. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the links in the description. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Head over to the channel, see if there's anything you might have missed. I uploaded a video yesterday about Rebel Moon Part 2, so you can check that out if you missed it. But thank you guys for the support, and we'll see you next time.